Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman.
Opportunity. And it only knocks once.
Just try this.
You're the sort of girl who has to have her mind made up for her. And I am going to bend you to my will.
Oh, I see.
Heroes, authoritarian dictators, and revolutionaries all have something in common. They want to save you, and they want to save me. Good morning. Welcome to Lost for Words. I'm Sarah Woods, and today we are exploring a new poet, and her name is Pandora. I love your name, Pandora. I do not know your last name, and I kind of don't want to know your last name because I feel like there's something about your name that creates this air of mystery around you, and I love that. Pandora, though, she is a poet from a pretty dangerous place. She is a poet from the country of Myanmar, which was also previously known as Burma. This country is quite well known for being a very dangerous place. And if you dig very far, you will discover it's quite a dangerous place for poets to live. There have been many poets who have died in pursuit of their freedom of expression, which is quite terrifying if you consider yourself an artist or a poet or someone who likes to explore their feelings and thoughts about things in an honest way. It's quite terrifying to think that something you say or something you create could actually get you killed. But in this country, Myanmar, that is the case. So I find it quite fitting that today we are going to explore a poem of Pandora's that explores two personalities. This poem is going to explore two people who saw themselves as heroes, who saw themselves as having the right plan of action, who saw themselves as having the right plan to bring prosperity. These are two very famous men that, if I say their names, it immediately will probably conjure an image in your head. This poem is called A Chit-Chat Between Hitler and Che. And she's referring to Che Guevara. So we've got Hitler, the totalitarian dictator, and we've got Che Guevara, the South American revolutionary. I feel like this poem is pretty brilliant. I love the idea that she is going to take these two men and sit them down at a cafe together. I feel like it's a brilliant idea to imagine these people who have brought a lot of suffering to the world in the name of getting rid of suffering. Or she's going to bring them to a table and they're going to have a chit chat, like something that's very laid back, and they're just shooting the breeze talking. Like, what would Hitler and Che Guevara talk about if they sat down at a table together? I'm going to read this poem to you because I want to share it with you, but I'm not so much as going to talk necessarily about all the details in the poem, but a little more about these two men and something I think they have in common with us. But here, let me go ahead and read it to you. Chit-chat between Hitler and Che. The loser because he has lost. The winner because he has lost. If only he didn't lose his battle here. If only he was not captured. If only he was not tried at the military court. If only he was not executed. If only the revolution did not end. If only, if only. In the beer garden, cigarette smoke wafts around, almost retching. In the wavery, watery air, everything looks the same. Laughter breaks out. Cheers! Hitler and Che in the flesh. Chit-chatting, rock stars with sought-after brands, toothbrush, moustache, a cigar, swastika printed on a beret. Now this is vogue for the youth, youth, youth. the new generation, the future of Mother Earth, youth who didn't witness the gas chamber, youth who missed the guerrilla wars. Thanks to deforestation, they are fanatical. One shot, another shot, just top it up. Youth are all ears that wouldn't flinch. Hail Hitler, hail Che. If there had been internet back then, the Jews would have been cleansed even faster. Che, what's next? When your online revolution is over, by the way. What about guerrilla warfare to eliminate Jews? For food security, to solve the financial crisis, to combat poverty, to save the environment. For population control. Will the gas chamber be a solution again? They have downed the past, not a drop left. They have streamed their future down into their glasses. In the end, a mutual agreement has been reached. Only the two of them confiding. One more shot. Come on, do you know? Are you also interested? Do you want me to tell you the perfect meeting of minds without the need for negotiation? You might know. Everyone here knows. Beer is not liquor. That's that. Are you poor? Are you looking for someone to rescue you? When you look around at the world and you see the injustice, when you see the poor and the hungry and the starving, ravaged by disease, and then look across the street and see the rich feasting at their tables without a care in the world, are you infuriated by this injustice, this unfairness? Then make him God. Give him the power to save you. Let him feed you. Let him make you rich. Are you pitiful? Are you weak? Do you need someone to believe in you, to make you all that you can be? Is there a lazy and disgusting people holding you back? Then make him God. Give him the power to make you great, the power to make you strong. When they show up to save you, point with them at the enemy, your oppressor. Make them spread God. Their message everywhere and give them the power to save you. Us. But maybe you don't trust others. I personally love the hero. I love the heroine. I love the person who puts themselves in the way of danger in order to rescue another person. I love the person who cares about another person's freedom. I love the person who cares about another person's oppression, another person's poverty, and sees the world and wants other people to be okay. I think those people are beautiful. But I guess I wanted to highlight the beauty of the hero that doesn't expect worship in return, and that doesn't expect you to give them power over your life. Who isn't moved by hate. I guess in this little section, I just wanted to say how grateful I am and how thankful I am for those kind of heroes, for the firefighter who trains to put himself in danger's way to rescue a person from a burning building, the lifeguard who trains in order to go out into a dangerous ocean, risking their own lives to save a drowning person. And they do this because they believe life is valuable. They don't suddenly expect you to worship them or to hand you over all the power of your life because they rescued you. I think they're really beautiful, and I love thinking about the contrast between that kind of a hero and the hero who is on a much darker journey that is fueled by hate instead of love, who along the way garners more worship, control, and revenge. Instead of eliminating suffering, only creates more. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you're having a great week, and I will see you again